No worries, Gaming 5. Enjoy Daybreak 1. I hope you enjoyed. I enjoyed 1 a lot. I hope you're enjoying it. Let's grab some weapons.
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
I don't mind that. I'll grab that. Don't mind that. Daramus, how are you? Some very serious music. We got to get serious down here in the Blacklight District. You know that. I don't even have a lane, do I? I don't think I do. I don't have a lane now. That's what it is. Attack accuracy, arch damage. I read that as attack went up to 8,000, and I was like, what? That is disgusting evasion for her. Holy shit. Yeah, no, that's not right. I read it as 8,000. It was 800. 61 evasion? That is redonkulous.
Please stop by again. Welcome. Thank you for coming.
All right, I want to get more.
Please stop by again.
I want to get more shit. Oh, I do have a lane. Ooh. Yeah. Hold on, yes, in reserve. Nah, I'm not going to use her much for arts anyway. I'll keep Nebulous on her for now. What do I put on him? Put Kaitos on him. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Where are we going? Where are we going? Right here. Travel to the Sidon district via the abandoned subway line. Let's go. Stormcall, how are you? Phew. Oh, not. Oh, really? What? The hell's this?
Greetings, everyone. I've been waiting for you.
Reset! No, we've been had.
She trapped us!
I can't move! You turned the subway lines into a shard trap? That's one serious power play. I didn't even think something like that was possible.
We walked right into the lion's mouth.
We may have only been together for a short time, but I already have a good handle on your way of thinking. I honestly didn't believe you would show up here, but alas, I'm afraid
Time to
this is
reset.
checkmate.
Time to reset. Wow. I like that one, but why?
No!
Damn it!
You're finished!
You will only feel the pain for but a moment.
There's a trump card nearby. Next time, don't overlook it.
Why are you suddenly so much weaker than Reset? Right. Oh, so sad. Anyway, moving on. I'm gonna start using the Miss emote for resets. I mean, I don't have any issue with that. Nice start this evening. I mean, 2.5 hours with Goose Hat and death. I mean, sure, why not? Reset. We did reset. We walked right into their trap. And it was a damn big one, too. Was the 8th Genesis powering it up? Nah, that's unlikely. To deploy a shard field of that size, they would have needed more processing power than they could generate on their own. Maybe they were using Marduk's communication satellite as an amplifier? You could be onto something. That would explain how it was so strong. Even if I had sensed it coming a moment before, I still would have been caught. Seems like they took even my abilities into account. I believe it would be in our best interest to avoid that tunnel for the time being. Agreed. Though I wouldn't be surprised if they laid similar traps in other routes leading out of here. How on earth are we going to get to Sarah and Shahina then? She only remembers us from our time together in Tharbad, yet she can still predict our every move. It's a little scary. It's bullshit is what it is. Don't give up, you guys. Where there's a will, there's a way.
There's a trump card nearby.
Well, hey, good
Next
looking.
time, don't overlook it.
Billy, thank you for the 22-month resub of Prime. I say we take another look around the place. Maybe something we overlooked. Well, we have nothing to lose at this point. Now's not the time to lose hope, everyone. We will find a way out of this. Okay, we're gonna try this again.
Bastards.
Calm yourselves. Getting emotional will only make it more difficult to focus on the task at hand.
I have some
Right.
good ducks on sale.
We need leads. Though I'm not sure if we can get the drop on her through reason alone.
There's gotta be something we can use.
I'll check out the arena.
What are you looking at?
Isn't there people up here we know?
Sounds fun.
There. Oh dear lord. Why don't we use the granny? She's fast. Shit, man. Life freaking sucks. Nearly pissed myself when I saw those giant ass things. A little warning would have been nice. Well, well. Look what we have here. Oh yeah, it's those Jaeger dropouts. What were their names again? Bobcut, McGregor, Bugbear. What the hell will we call ourselves, Huh? Oh crap. It's those fixer guys. And Beauty's blade and the divine blade of silvers with them. I hadn't realized you lowlifes were still lurking about in the capital. Are these walking doormats really Jaegers? Wow. I bet they would have last 2 seconds where I come from. Ugh. How the hell are you people still alive? I thought you got offed in an explosion. Nah, unfortunately for you, it's gonna take a lot more than one measly explosion to do us in. Now, I need you to answer me something. What were those giant ass things you were talking about? Huh? Gee, I don't know. I don't remember saying anything about giant ass things. Do you? Nope. Can't say that I do. So we're done here. Well, let's get Please help us. We're trying to save a friend who's very dear to us. But we don't have any leads, nor do we have anyone else we can turn to. So please, won't you help us? Huh? And just why should we? Ignoring the little girl's cries for help, are we? Well, that's okay, because I have other ways of making you talk. Considering your exhaustive list of offenses in the Empire, the Guild has grounds to place bounties on your heads again. The CID could use a few more disposable pawns than our intelligence warfare. Oh, we were just talking about some monsters in an abandoned subway line. Yeah. We run into a pack of giant four-legged beasts with a ton of horns. And they ambushed us all at once. That's all we know, I swear. Oh, look at the time. Got a jet! What a bunch of wusses. They were indeed easy pickings for us. Do you have any idea what sort of monsters they were referring to? 4 legs, a lot of horns. Yeah, I think I do. Those monsters we fought underneath the Abra district fit that description. We didn't encounter them when we were in the abandoned subway line earlier. I guess that's just one more thing to watch out for.
There's a trump card nearby. Next time, don't overlook it.
Actually, I think we may be able to use those things to our advantage. Oh? We could devise some sort of plan. Yeah, but a risky one. Considering what we're up against, though, a couple hat tricks may be just what we need to turn the tables. If we're all set to go, let's head underground. Sounds good. I'm curious to see what you've come up with.
All right. Let's hope that plan works.
Are we gonna hold,
Everything's riding on it. We've got to get past their trap if we want to reach Sarah and Shahina.
What are you
are we going to, get some red blankets and...
Guess I'll check out the arena.
We gotta hurry.
You know, Toro.
I have some good books on sale.
Make a quick stop. Band's group went to the spot in the abandoned subway line that Bugbear told them about. After putting their plan into motion, they once again headed for the Sidon district. There's the trap.
Greetings, everyone. I've been waiting for you. We may have only been together for a short time, but I already have a good handle on your way of thinking. I honestly didn't believe you would show up here, but alas, I'm afraid this is checkmate.
You're finished!
You will only feel the pain for but a moment.
Mr. Arkwright.
These tremors!
Thanks for the hint, Reset. Now I'm just gonna roll the dice and hope for the best. We prepared a nice little surprise for you all. Hope you like it. What?
Stampede!
From both sides. How did they know about them? It can't be.
Way to overcome this dead end made me so confused in so many ways.
It's a close one. Agnes, Katra, you okay?
Yes, somehow.
Now, let's go.
You're not getting a...
I should have known you had a trick up your sleeve. We just poked them while they were snoozing. Sorry to fucking run, you guys. You'll have to enjoy the party without us.
Barry, Rosette, be careful.
Aww, they look like they're having so much fun.
Don't worry. We'll have our turn soon enough.
We can track them down later. Right now, focus on the immediate threat.
Understood.
Did I see the announcement? Yes, we did, Quinn. Very exciting. Van's group safely traversed the tunnel and reached the siding district. They rushed to the hotel where Sarah and Shahina were staying. Then they met up with the sisters, who sat in silence, astonished as they learned their story. Once they finished, they went on to discuss possible leads on how to bring Fairy back to her senses.
A way to return Fairy to normal.
Honestly, that whole rewrite thing is flying way over my head. But I do know one thing. Fairy could never forget that dance.
You think?
Yes, the same goes for us as well. A Central Eastern dance isn't something you learn from a textbook. It's passed on through rigorous practice. Fairy had to master the dance one step at a time, and then rehearse it time and again. Even if her memory was altered, I don't believe she could have forgotten it.
There is a concept called muscle memory. It's possible that those experiences are ingrained into her subconscious. And there's our answer. She spent a whole lot of time learning the Song of the Flames and that dance for the New Year's festival. Maybe she did all that because she thought it'd help her find her calling. Good chance of that, yeah. So now we just need to show that to her again, and the memories might come flooding back. Right, just like what happened in Tharbad. Oh, that mask. Ah, yes, I heard about that. Me too. Apparently, something similar transpired in Crossbell as well. Finally, a bit of hope. It's fitting, in a way, since the essence of art is in connecting with people's hearts. It won't hit the mark if the performance is half-baked, but luckily for us, we've got two world-class dancers here in the room with us.
You've got that right. And we just so happen to be very familiar with the song and dance of the New Year's Festival. We've been practicing it a bunch lately. I thought it'd be fun to show it off to Fairy next time we saw her.
Well, that, and we also wanted to work it into our next big show.
Yeah, we're in D route.
You're more than welcome to use it and us as part of your strategy.
Heh. You're quite the courageous pair. If you're helping us, then we'll definitely be able to bring Fairy back. Guess it's deciding that now we've got ourselves a surefire plan. I suggest we put it into motion as soon as we can. If we wait too long, they will catch up to us again. Agreed. Though I do think we should take a moment to contact Marduk. We stand to benefit from having their aid. With Sarah and Shahina in tow, they hastily set about preparing their plan, which would be put into action at the Center Marché. Interesting. I thought it would be more of the Trion Mall with the stage. Okay. Yeah, that mask plot was... Oh, I really hope they don't bring back that whole mask plot again.
All right, let's get this show on the road. We've got a very special performance for you this afternoon. The two rising stars in the dancing world who have been making waves since their shocking debut in last year's film festival are here with us today. Let's give it up for Sarah and Shahina!
Hey everyone! Thanks for coming out here to see us!
We hope you enjoy our performance.
We have visual on target Alpha from point B.
Looks like he's alone. I don't see any of his allies here.
The whole brainwashing in general has not been great since CS4. Yeah, that's true.
Understood. Please continue to monitor him. There are no hits on our wide area search satellite. It seems he really did come by himself.
Then our intel was correct. We'll take him out first. There's no way I can miss from this distance.
Patience. There are too many people here. This isn't an urban combat operation. Our only objective is to eliminate the targets.
Right. I understand. I swear in the name of Arusha. I will finish him off with my own 2 hands.
What is running through that mind of yours, Van?
We'll be showing you all a very special song and dance. One that we learned from a dear friend of ours. It's called the Song of Flames, and it'll set your hearts ablaze and sear its way into your minds. Enjoy!
Huh?
Revenge of the Bench continues. I love it.
Why do those dancers know our...
Something wrong? Respond! We have a situation. Security Chief Al-Fayed, please confirm. Sir?
Are you two all right?
Is that the Song of Flames? No, it's different from the one I know. Arusha and the Warrior's Code. Fill your spirit with courage and strike down those who do evil. Huh? What's going? My head. What are these memories?
Could it be?
Our plan worked like a charm.
But how? Were you not in the crowd just now? When did the rest of you arrive? More importantly, why didn't you show up on my search? I see. You enlisted his help, didn't you?
You can think of this as a bit of payback for that trap you set up.
We created a 3-dimensional shard image. Thanks to the computing power we borrowed, it's nearly indistinguishable from a normal person.
The general manager happens to be in a very giving mood right now. Oh, by the way, this song and dance is being broadcast to everyone else in the Kruger unit. The jig is up. Time to snap out of it, you guys.
Snap out of it? No! Not when my target's right in front of me! I won't let you live. You have to pay for what you've done. But... why? Why do I feel like I know you?
She's shaken.
Please, Fairy. You have to remember. You spent so much time with us these past 6 months. Just think back.
Please don't go forgetting the important shit in life, small fry. We won't let you forget us, not after all we've been through.
The life experiences you've had, and the scars that came with them, are yours and yours alone. It's time to reclaim them and come back to us. Ferry to Al-Fayed!
What's happening?
Oh, we're here. Prey Hills. This is the area near Cray Village. And it's where we confronted Ida back then. The corrosion must have pulled this out from deep within Fairy's subconscious. And then the 8th Genesis recreated it. I've only ever heard of this place. It's long gone now. And maybe that's why she still holds on to the memory so tightly. Damn it, small fry. Well, this certainly is an unlikely turn of events. Guess it's do or die now. We successfully extruded the corrosion. Now all that's left is to eradicate it. Then she'll finally be free. That's right. And the sooner we get her back to normal, the better.
Taking point. Now then. All right. Time to let loose.
Oh, I should probably fix that. Timer. Oh, upcoming game. Upcoming game. Tales of Berseria. PS4. You guys didn't even notice I put my hat on the goose. All right.
This place is quite serene, but there's also something sad about it all.
I'm sure it's because of how much this place means to Fairy.
Hey, what are we standing around here for? You gotta hurry and snap her out of it.
Now's a great time for a shard boost. Engaging skills.
She's enough.
Try and see through this.
All covered.
Cut you
Get
off.
moving.
Flinched.
You've got to charge
We've
attack
got the
ready.
upper hand. They flinched.
Now's a great time for a shard boost.
You're next, Shizuna. Xerus form. Duality. Make it count, Van.
Ren.
There.
Hi, doggy.
You're up, Ren.
The time allowed me.
Grumpy, thank you. How are you?
Elaine, if you would.
What's the good word? The bird is the word.
There.
I say that with a goose
You're
on my head.
next, Shizuna.
Now's a great time for a shard boost.
We should go on
Engaging
this.
skills.
You're open.
Heard whispers that my D&D game Sunday might be canceled. Ooh.
Wonder who will fight next.
Goose, 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 goose. It's a very honking predicament. What is that?
Cut you up. Let's begin, shall we?
You've got a charge attack ready.
Slicing down. They're down.
Let's finish
We've got the upper hand.
Now's a great time for a shard boost.
Release. You're next,
Whistle?
Shizuna.
Whistle.
There.
You're up, Ren.
Real good about not canceling games, so I don't mind if
For a shard boost.
one once in a while.
Arts will be more potent.
We used to play faithfully every Sunday. Then COVID hit and we got into board
Engaging
games.
skills.
That's it. We'll win. I
Why did
like
my
where
phone
this
go
is headed.
off? It's weird. Whistle. I gotta stop calling that.
My, they didn't put up much of a fight, did they?
Boost gauge level maximum.
Show me what you got.
You've got a charge attack ready.
Slicing down. Blink now. Let's pose this at the upper hand. They're down.
Now's a great time for a shard boost. Engaging skills.
Try and see through this.
I did a couple of board games last game night. Cards Against Humanity as well. There's a board game that I always enjoyed playing with the crew, and it was
Well done. Is everyone on?
actually there was a few. One was I think it was House on Haunted Hill. That one was really fun. I think there's like a Civilization board game as well. That one was interesting. I enjoyed that one.
My, what a crowd.
Show me what you got.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Yeah, Betrayal at House on the Hill. That's it.
Now's a great time for a sharp.
It's been a while since I've been around.
Engaging skill.
Try and see through this. Yeah, blink. Let's do this, Ren. Allow me.
Sucker. What else is there? They were doing there's one that takes like they do it like in like 2 or 3 weekends. I'm like, what?
You got a charge attack ready.
We've got the upper hand.
Engaging skill.
Divine blade. Try and see through this.
The one game I will refuse to play is Battlestar Galactica.
I'll put an end to this. On it. The Grim Reaper. Cut down my enemies. It's time.
I refuse to play the board game Battlestar Galactica.
Let's do this, Ren. They're down.
Here goes. Keep it up.
Understood.
I was always the Cylon. It was so bad.
We'll win.
Going all in.
Yeah.
I owe you one.
My thing. Appreciate that. It's time. Allow me. Now. Your move, Divine Blade. There.
What's the one? I'm trying to remember the one that they play on like.
Cut you up.
Away we go.
Cut you up. They're down. If we act now, we've got the upper hand.
Twilight. Is it Twilight
Now's a great
Imperium?
time for a shard boost.
Going all in.
Engaging skill.
Zereth form. Duality.
I think that's the one. Twilight Imperium. They play it like over. Sometimes they get it's like a quick game, and then other games is like 2 or 3 weekends to do. I'm like, really?
Initiating drive.
My puppies are staging a revolution in the living room because they're being ignored. Okay.
Taking point.
Although they're
They
can huskies that big still be considered puppies? Oh, I forgot to put that on her.
That's it. Your move.
Look at the status effects on this thing. ATS down, strength down, feared, blind, rot,
We should go
burned.
Engaging skill.
You're next. Okay.
Fantastic.
Cut down my enemy. I will always strive to better myself.
You take my stuff, I take your stuff. Seems fair. Is that a scorpion? That is a scorpion.
They should make for an interesting opponent. This is for good warm-up.
You got a charge attack ready.
Cut you up. Should we take our time here? Slicing down. They're down. We've got the upper
Fun fact,
hand.
I am a Scorpio.
do this, Ren.
Blow my whistle.
Nice. Moving on up.
Well, what a nice little chest.
I'll cover you.
Slicing down. You're down now. You've got the upper hand.
Now's the engaging skill.
Try and see through this. Yeah, you're down. Let's do this, Ren.
Allow me.
Have some more.
Elaine, if you would. Yeah, sure. Have some extra.
Scorpios possess a strong sense of intuition and can often sense hidden truths.
next?
You don't say, Google. Surprisingly, I'm also very quiet. I observe a lot. As the dogs try to eat my phone.
Let's get to it.
Well, aren't they being nice?
You're down now. Deploy shards. We've got the upper hand.
Now's a great time for a shard boost.
Point. Taking point. Yeah, yeah. You're open. Van, your turn. Too slow. That's it.
You're up, Ren.
I forgot I put that on Elaine.
Activate. Yeah.
Whistle. No whistle.
Now then. Zypha, activate.
Whistle.
If you would.
Whistle.
Treasure.
They're down. This is the perfect time for shards.
How am I supposed to do this?
Now's a great time for a shard boost. Engaging skill.
You're next.
Got it. It's over. You're
Bring down my enemy.
They're not close enough together.
Now.
Don't stop now, Elaine. Have some more.
It's time.
Fine, we'll let Ren take care of this one.
Activate. Let's go.
Engaging skill.
Sucker.
Time to cook some hot dogs. How do you do your hot dogs? Do you boil them? Or do you barbecue them? Do you microwave them? I haven't had a hot dog in so long.
Now then. Too slow.
See, Ren's good on her own. Prevents stat down. Interesting.
There's still much I have yet to learn.
You can only eat them boiled, cardboard. Hate when they're grilled. I enjoy a nice grilled hot dog. Actually not bad. Grill them? You don't? Oh, you don't like the texture? Ah, that's understandable. Yeah, that's definitely understandable.
Oh, I don't think your little friend's the only one in this place. I'm sensing others too.
It's sure to be them. And I have no doubt they'll be stronger than usual due to the corrosion.
The strongest warrior, and Marduk's top service concierge. A lethal combination, to be sure.
Well, there's no turning back now. Steel yourselves and get ready to go.
nice and refreshed.
Who's up? Oh.
So
lovely.
you've all come.
We have been waiting for you.
Reset.
We're up against the maid and the strongest Jaeger, huh? Oof. Talk about a killer combo.
It won't be easy, but we have to defeat them. It's the only way we can save them and Fairy.
Is something the matter, Van?
Nah, just had a random thought. I think Reset is aware that something's up.
Really? Is that true?
Astute as always, Mr. Arkwright. I still believe you and your assistants to be the last of Almada's collaborators. After I returned from my transfer, they took you all in. I know that for a fact. There isn't the slightest discrepancy in my cognition. And yet, I cannot shake the feeling that something is very wrong. And I have had that feeling for a long while now.
Does that mean...
Yeah. She probably suspected something was off from the very beginning. But she lacked any decisive proof. Am I right?
Ah, so you picked up on all that too, huh? The thought first popped into my head after you ambushed us in the subway tunnels.
I honestly didn't believe you would show up here. But alas, I'm afraid this is checkmate.
There was a trace of melancholy on your face. The fact that we were there confirmed your doubts, didn't it?
You saw that we were going to a lot of trouble to make our way over to the dancers. And that's when it hit you. You realized then there was a good chance you were all being controlled.
If that's really true, then why? Why didn't you stop and confirm your suspicions?
That would have been impossible, I'm afraid. From the very start, I've had no grasp on what was true or what was false.
What do you...
This body, and all of the senses that come with it, are fabricated. The signals that are sent to my brain, and the memories that are stored there, can in fact be altered. All that to say, I am quite vulnerable to deception.
Reset. I'm...
Do you seriously think we'd pull something like that?
I did hear that your brain and nervous system are all that remains of your original body. It's no small wonder you're experiencing fluctuations in the perception of your identity.
Then it may be impossible to reach a peaceful resolution with reason alone. Regardless, I'm amazed she intuited that something was wrong. But I assume that's because so much of her body is artificial.
Your assumption is correct.
She is only nerves and brain, yes. I wonder if all of Marduk's concierge are combat specialists and how Maribel is. I wonder if we can get a bit more background into Marduk eventually down the road.
In a world rife with uncertainties, there is only one way to dispel them beyond a shadow of a doubt.
At least they're nerves of steel.
A test of metal. Show me that your words are the truth and nothing but.
Reset.
Fine. If this is the only way, then we'll happily oblige.
I shall join her as your examiner.
Finally opened your mouth, I was wondering when you'd speak up.
Kinda seemed like you had some doubts of your own. Guessing you weren't in the mood to talk things out.
I'm afraid words alone cannot settle this. I will give you passing marks for your reasoning, but the true evaluation has yet to begin. Now show me your strength.
Arkwright Solutions. Don't disappoint me.
Bring it on, jackass! Ready for the thrashing of the century!
Watch yourselves, everyone. They've received a boost from the corrosion.
Part of their awareness has returned. All we need to do now is give them one last push.
Deploying shards. Let's rumble.
Another session of fighting your friends. Right?
I have to be sure.
Show us the strength of your resolve.
Let's stay on the offensive.
I like where this is headed.
You're up. I've got this. Got it.
Well, that was shit, wasn't it?
I will fight with all my strength.
There!
Capra!
Let's call the whale. 38 hits. Nice.
Let's stay on the offensive. I'm pulling out.
I'll take it from here.
I will fight with all my strength.
Here I go. Debris guard!
It's time.
The time is right for a shard boost.
I will take that.
Focus unleashed. Engaging skill.
You won't want to miss this. My blade is both true and false, dancing in the moonlight.
Behold!
Just so many hits if you get 10 mobs in it. Yes.
Boost gauge upgraded.
Falling back.
I'll take those. Think fast. Take this. Oh, luminous flame, burn from within.
That's how I got a 100 chain achievement. Needed a group of 9 enemies to get it.
Barbados, raid!
Too slow. Yeah, right. This is it. Lightning chaser.
Miss? Yeah. Yeah, let's go. Let's get you out of there. Get you back in.
Leave it to me.
I will fight with all my strength.
Yeah, that's my fear. Reset can death blow.
It's time.
Keep it up, it's working. Initiating drive.
Right.
Ready! I'll end you!
Yeah. Ren.
Allow me.
Let's go.
Oh, they're bewitched. Let's go.
Engaging skill.
Zereth form. Duality. It's time. Don't hold anything back. Activate. Ren.
Allow me.
Chance! I will fight with all my strength.
Keep it up, it's working.
Don't hold anything back. I like where this is headed.
Think fast! Take this! You're up, Ren!
Zypha, activate.
You missed.
Allow me.
Is that really the truth?
Here goes.
Thank you.
It's up to you now.
I'll handle this. I'll come at you with everything I have.
I will fight with all my strength.
I like where this. Hooray, if you would. Taking point. Wings, guide me. Knights of Asteria. My turn now. Time to push through.
Engaging skill.
Zerith form.
Everyone has a negative resistance to it somehow.
My chest feels so tight.
It just always works. Yeah, I mean, it's fantastic. I also downed Reset before she had a chance to death blow me. Accidentally bought sparkling water in a can, which I hate due to the metallic taste, so making my own soda by adding flavor to get rid of the metallic. That's one thing, the metallic taste of like a can. I drink beer in a can, but it's not, I can't taste it so much in like a beer, but anything else, it's like,
I like where this is headed.
I know all there is to know. Initiating drive.
Zypha activating.
you still better hit. Ah, he was just outside. No.
Initiating drive.
Right.
Barbados, raid!
Too slow. Yeah. Ren, if you would.
Allow me.
Goes away if you add flavor stronger than it. I've been trying to get, I haven't bought any like Pepsi or anything, so I'm kind of glad that I'm starting to steer away from it.
Let's stay on the offensive.
Engaging skill.
Try and see through this. Yeah. Make it count, Van.
Over here.
I'm only drinking beer because it was given to me.
There.
You still have a long way to go.
It's time. You can do this. Zypha, activate. You're on their knees. Now then. You can do this. Allow if you would. Come, Potter Mother. Buster.
Best thing ever.
You're up. Okay. The Grim Light. Put the dot. Elaine, if you would. Stay on guard.
Pull out all the stops.
Here. I'll be quick. You're next. She's in a
Powder drink mixes. So it's like what were they called?
We should go on the attack.
Like Crystal Light type mixes, I guess, that are sugar free.
Going all in.
Focus unleashed. Engaging skill.
You won't want to miss this. My blade is both true and false, dancing in the moonlight.
I used to be into the whole Crystal Light thing, but got out of it years ago.
Zeroth Gleam. Get it count, man.
True Lemon.
I will fight with all my strength.
Over here! All for you!
It's time.
Initiating drive.
Ren, if you would.
Let's check them out.
Talking.
Focus unleashed.
Release. It's time.
Initiating drive.
Where's Shizuna? There she is.
Deploying shield.
Coming for Techie, 346 plats at the moment, working on 347. How many does he have, Neil?
Way to fire me up.
Focus on engaging shield.
Too slow.
Chance! Got you covered.
It's time.
389. Interesting.
Initiating drive.
And I have 23.
Now then.
Initiating drive.
Now we're talking. That's it. Show them your step, Elaine. Now.
This is the strength of your flame.
The more experience I gain, the more
That's
capable
a lot
I
of
become.
experience.
I'll get stronger.
Nice. Moving on up.
One step closer to reaching my peak.
These memories. I remember now. I've been with you all this time.
Reset!
Hell yeah! About time!
Up until now, I had thought everything that transpired was nothing more than a fleeting dream. Few of these pleasant, precious memories had flashed before my eyes. But I believed them to be merely fictitious. After all, this is nothing more than a fake body. I reasoned they were illusions generated by false signals.
Well, they weren't. All those things really happened. That body may be artificial, but you yourself are the furthest thing from being a fake. You say you can't tell what's true and what's false. So we'll help you see the truth that's staring you in the face. You belong with us.
Right. I, Reset Twinings, will now resume my duties as a member of Arkwright Solutions.
What about the other guy?
Reset!
Thank goodness. I'm so happy you're back.
I'm truly sorry for all the trouble I caused.
You didn't death blow me in that fight. I'm perfectly satisfied.
You better be. A super maid like you is supposed to be cleaning up after us, not the other way around.
Hey, cut her some slack. It wasn't her fault.
I'm just glad it all worked out.
Now then. There's only one thing left to do.
Oh? Are you finally going to make your move?
Could it be...
Oh, don't tell me.
Indeed. His words and actions were subtly considerate of myself and Miss Al-Fayed. Where I had partially noticed the truth, he was likely far more conscious.
Holy shit! He burned his corrosion to a damn crisp!
So this is his power. That's a technique that involves drawing the breath of the goddess into your body.
I never thought it could be used for something like this, however.
He killed us 3 times knowing that shit was wrong. He just wanted to have some fun.
So you still had more power left in the tank. I really don't like it when my opponent holds back on me.
We're using water bottles so I can dissolve the powder by shaking. Can feel the bottle get hard when the CO2 is released.
Wait, pump the brakes. I want to get something straight here.
He knew all along.
Not only have you been aware of what's been going on, but you could have destroyed that thing anytime you wanted.
What? Is that true? It can't be, can it? I mean, if you knew you had it, why wouldn't you want to destroy it the first chance you got?
You called it the corrosion, yes? I did indeed recognize that something was coiling around my body. I even understood that it was influencing my actions. However, if I had acted impetuously, the chance to return Ferida and everyone else to normal could have been lost forever. That was my assessment of the situation, and I acted accordingly.
His reasoning sounds logical to me.
This guy's inhuman. Wait, hang on. That's total bullshit. I'm not buying that for a second.
I knew something was up when he was saying crap like passing marks. And then there was that vague-ass hint.
Your eyes were clouded, and thus you chose a doomed course. I will give you passing marks for your reasoning, but the true evaluation has yet to begin.
He was merely trying to mitigate the situation and guide us all to this point. In order to fool the enemy, he let the corrosion lead him by the nose for a while. Marduk's chief of security is as capable as always.
Capable doesn't even begin to describe him.
He's finally taking action now that he's found a way to save his sister. That part, at least, is very easy to understand.
It must have been unbearable for him to see her in that state. Her feelings were slowly, yet surely being corroded.
Reset! Are you alright?
We took it a bit far.
You're spent, aren't you? Why don't you sit this one out? We'll get Fairy back while you catch your breath.
You can leave it to us.
My apologies, everyone. I had hoped that I could return to work at once.
I will look after Miss Twinings. In exchange, you must save Ferida. You're the only ones who can bring her old self back.
That goes without saying.
Thanks, man. We'll leave Reset to you.
Alrighty, let's go rescue your little friend.
Where am I going? This way.
I'm so glad they're both back to normal.
Same. Now, all that's left is to bring Small Fry back home.
Right.
Let's Small Fry!
Show me what you got.
You got a charge attack ready.
Like you've got the upper hand.
Oh, the bloody rats and the... Oh.
Now's a great time for a shard boost. Engaging skill.
The back of my head for this...
Zerith form.
Why was Casa smart for killing us over and over? What if the rewind just stopped working? Could you imagine? You could rewind. Death. It's like, oh shit. I gotta do this all by myself now.
Let's begin, shall we?
You got a charge attack ready.
Let's take them out. Slicing down. Blink. We've got the upper hand.
Where's Elaine?
Engaging skill.
That's it. We'll win.
So Trails Beyond the Horizon is on Steam. What a year for Trails. Daybreak 2, FC Remake, Horizon 2025. It's so good. Not only is are we going to be caught up, but it's just a good year. Yeah, we also have East versus Trails at some point.
The time is right for a shard boost. Allow me.
That's it. The floor's yours, Van. That's it. It's time.
The time is
Hey, you're
right
frozen.
for a shard boost.
Zypha, activate. They're down. Too slow. Yeah.
Ren, if you would. Taking point. Now!
Well, that's that. What's next?
Those three.
Let's get to work. You got a charge attack ready.
Oh, well, what a nice little chest.
Slicing down! Blink! We've got the upper hand! They blinched!
And I'm on a lane.
Now it's engaging skill.
That's it! Make it count, Van! Too slow.
Don't stop now, Elaine!
Now! Ren, if you would.
Initiating drive. Allow me.
It's time! Yeah! It's time!
The time is ripe for a shard boost.
That's it! Now we're talking!
Now's a great engaging skill.
Oh, I thought I had a lane then.
Engaging skill.
So the only games that I have on pre-order right now is Expedition 33. And once Beyond the Horizon and Sky First comes out for pre-order, I'll pre-order those. I think I'm in pretty good standings in terms of games adding to the backlog.
There's a ton of them. Should we get to work?
I'll cover you. You got a charge attack ready. Watch out. You're up against the
No pre-orders here. So many great games, but don't know when I get to play them. Had to pick up some code when it came out though.
For a shard boost.
That's a good choice, Neil. That's a good choice.
We should go on the attack.
Engaging skill.
Too slow. Let's do this, Ren.
Preparations are allow me.
Let's see
Tea
how
party.
you like me when I get serious. Now close your eyes.
Ren! Ren!
This stage limiter removed.
There! Van, your turn! You're open! Now we're talking. Your move, Divine Blade! Try and see through this! Yeah!
That won't work.
Got your number.
Time for a little payback. Zypha, activate! Too slow! I'll remember this. Have some extra! Yeah!
You're up, friend.
Allow me.
Here goes. You're up, friend.
Initiating drive.
Whistle, damn it!
Ren,
Allow me.
it's time. Zypha, activate! Yeah! Let's do this, Ren.
There we go. I have like 8 games that I got this month on top of Yumiya
Now then,
that I'm actually pouring
let's
hours
keep
into.
moving.
You've been enjoying Yumiya, haven't you? I know I give you shit for at the end of the night sometimes. But I'm gone for the night. Our trip started playing Atelier Yumiya. But I mean it with love, Heart Trip.
I'll cover you. You got a charge attack ready.
Cut you up. Cut you up. They're down now. Deploy shards. We've got the upper hand.
Now's a great time for a shard boost. You can do this. Engaging skill.
Try and see through this.
Just wrapped as my character in D&D. Oh lord. Are you playing a bard?
It's over. You're crushed.
Let's do this, Ren. Allow me. Got this. They flinched. The floor's yours, Van.
Talk about lag. Holy shit.
Don't stop now, Elaine.
You're open. Too slow. Well, that's that. What's next?
80 hours in X and I have a million side quests to do still. You know, that makes me fear for when I start it, right? Because you know I'm starting it on stream.
Can't show me what you've got.
You got a charge attack ready.
Slicing down.
Paradox was very fun. If it weren't for Yumi, I'd definitely be playing it a ton.
For a shard boost.
You'll catch up though.
Try and see through
There's
this.
time. I say there's time, but there's never enough time. There's so many games.
Let's do this, Ren. Zypha, activate. Now. Yeah. Ren, if you would. Allow me. Well, is everyone on high?
Now's the engaging skill.
I never seen Ren with the invisibility.
Do this, Ren.
The stealth.
Now. Elaine, if you would. You're open. Van, your turn. Now.
Oh, I picked that up. Nice. Recommend not doing everything on stream. You'll be playing the rest of the year. I didn't play the... I did a few side quests off stream. I did most of the side quests off stream on Xenoblade 1. I did like half and half on 2.
They're down.
Engaging skill.
So we'll see.
Dearest form. Duality. Let's do this, Ren.
Initiating drive.
Have some extra. Yeah.
Oops, I went and done it again.
They should make for an interesting opponent.
Slicing down.
Stay calm and work through it.
Slicing down. You're down. We've got the upper hand.
Now's a great time for an engaging skill.
Try and see through this. Yeah. You're next.
No problem. It's over.
Duality is like the best. 16 CP for that. Fantastic.
That's it. We'll win.
Cool thing about Xenoblade Chronicle X is it has multiplayer so we can team up. Really? Oh, now that's very interesting.
Don't stop now, Elaine.
Up to a team of 4. Okay, you've increased my interest.
Do forgive me,
But you weren't invited. Your move, Divine Blade.
Engaging skill.
Sucker!
My turn now.
Engaging skill.
Yeah, I don't know when we're actually going to be playing, but it is going to be on stream at some point.
Zypha, activate. Yeah.
Too slow.
We'll win.
Have some more.
It's time. Zypha, activate. Yeah. My, they didn't put up much of a fight, did they?
Online missions, at least, you can't go out into the actual world or anything, but it's good for grinding certain things. Ooh, trails crack.
Let's begin, shall we?
You got a charge attack ready.
Next one.
Deploying sharks. Let's rumble. Engaging skill.
Did she just say let's rumble?
Make it count, Van.
Was she a WWE announcer? Let's get ready to rumble.
Enemy alert. Let's get moving.
Come on, Heart Trip. I'm waiting for the damn it, Jeff.
Looks like the gang's all here.
Show me what you got.
You got a charge attack ready.
It is boxing.
Slice them down.
They're down. This is the perfect time for shark. You're up against a large group.
Messed up my sports, okay? Happens a lot.
Time for a shard boost.
Let's stay on the offensive.
Engaging skill.
Try and see through this.
I have not watched enough Hajime no Ippo. I have not.
Let's do this, Ren.
I have not.
Shard boost.
Pull out all the stuff.
The Grim Reaper. Shall see you now. They're down. The floor's yours, Van.
Don't stop now, Elaine.
Now. You're next, Shizuna.
Now's a great time for a shard boost.
We should go on the attack.
Engaging skill.
You got Silverblade.
Try and see through this. Yeah. Let's do this, Ren.
The time is right for a shard boost.
You can do this.
Pull out all the
Initiating
stuff.
drive.
Right. Yeah.
Allow me.
Deploying shield.
Got your number.
You can't best me. Yeah. They flinched. Too slow.
So good.
Time. Now. The floor's yours, Van. You're open.
We're done.
Maybe my favorite anime series. I'm a sucker for a good underdog sports story, which I would never think would be my favorite, but it hits so well. See, I wouldn't see myself playing or watching a sports anime like that, but maybe I should give it a go.
We should be able to rest here.
But you know, there's just so much. And so little time.
Nice and refreshed.
It's like how a JRPG should be my favorite video game, but then Witcher 3 exists. Maybe one of these days we'll play The Witcher 3. I know Paul enjoys it a lot.
This place. It's...
Toss a coin to your Witcher.
What's happening to me? Fairy. Stay back! Stay away from me! You can't fool me! I know who you are! You're the last of Amada's down. That way, she can finally rest in peace.
Fairy. She's extremely unstable.
The rewrite is wavering. She's in a delicate state right now.
If we don't act quick, this entire space could crumble in on itself.
What a pain in my ass. Listen up, Fairy, because I'm only gonna ask this once. Is this really what you want? Is going back to being a warrior worth throwing everything away? Huh?
What do I want to do? No, I know what I want. To become a mighty warrior. But I couldn't save Ida.
I know you've got a lot on your mind. You're still figuring out whether you want to live as a warrior, or if you want to follow a different path. And you got even more confused after playing the role of priestess at the New Year's festival, didn't you?
The role of priestess. The duty from our ancestors.
The mission of the Kruga is inherited by the priestess. Remember that when you make your decision.
I don't know. I just don't know. A warrior. A priestess. Which do I want? No, it's not about what I want. If I keep standing still, I won't ever become anything.
That's not true, Fairy. You've already taken a number of steps forward. Can't you see that?
Yeah, a few steps back too.
And I don't just mean as a warrior. You came to the capital by yourself, helped so many people with their problems, and even if you haven't figured out which path to take, you've learned and grown so much along the way. So you see, you're not at a standstill. If anything, your willingness to stand still will help guide you to the path you want.
Me standing still will help guide me?
Yeah, and don't let some old fart tell you what to do. It's your life, so you get to choose how to live it.
That's right. Everyone has something weighing on them. Myself included. But you can overcome yours. And doing so will help you grow and move forward in your life.
If you need help, don't be afraid to ask for it. We all have each other's backs. That's the reason we've come this far, isn't it?
I was with you all.
That's right. Your worries and your way of life. It's all yours. Don't leave it in someone else's hands. Now, come back to us. Verida.
Fairy!
The corrosion is getting stronger?
Oh look, it's a giant cock.
That's the Falcon of the Sun from Krugan Legends. The corrosion must have recreated it from her warped perception.
I must defeat the enemy and avenge her! Arusha, grant me your protection!
Damn it! We were so close! Small Fry's being stubborn as hell. But when it comes to stubbornness, I've got her beat by a long shot!
You are pretty stubborn, yeah.
Through to her, guys. Just a little more.
Right. We'll save you, Fairy.
I love this boss
no
theme.
matter what.
Deploying shards. Let us begin.
I will defeat the enemy. I must avenge her.
Whenever I see someone put the acronyms for Red Dead Redemption 2, all I can think of is R2-D2.
Right for a shard boost. We should go on the
Witcher
attack.
3 is tied with her story for me. Which is definitely funny to me because they're like complete polar opposites. It's funny how that works, isn't it? Are you reading The Witcher this month?
Going on
I kind of like that Techie got the whole book club thing on the go. I don't read a whole lot, but I'm happy for those that are a part of it. I would never be able to do it because I can't read that fast. That is a
I know all there is to know.
that is a different, that is good boss design, yeah. Yeah, the Aaron and Fairy dynamic is definitely something.
I like where this is headed.
I love that he got the book club thing going. I was almost ready to like try to find some random booktuber Discord, join and find book club. Nice.
I like where this is headed. We should go on the attack. Activate. Yeah. Ren, if you would. Now then.
The time is ripe for a shard boost.
I like where this is headed. Zypha, activate. Ren, if you would. Let's go. Time to push through.
Oh look, I bewitched her.
Engaging skill.
Now then.
I hope she
let's do
attacks
this.
the giant chicken
My
thing.
blade is both true and false, dancing in the moonlight.
There. Behold. Zeroth Gleam.
Boost gauge upgraded.
Yeah, attack him.
You can't best me. Revenge.
I'll put you over here.
Show them your step, Elaine. Light. Cut the dog. It's time. We should go on the attack.
Initiating drive.
We should go on the attack.
Over here. All for you.
I will take that.
No. What am I? We'll win. Wings, guide me. Knights of Asteria. Yeah, right. Too close. Yeah. Let's do this, Ren.
Allow me.
Now then. Zypha, activate. Huh?
Yeah, keep attacking the fairy. Let's go.
Do this, Ren. Flames. Harusha.
Oh, that thing's bewitched.
My turn now.
Let's go.
Focus unleashed.
Your
Engaging
next,
skill.
Kizuna. Zeroth form.
Aaron was part of my main party. I was happy you had those real moments with her, because it can be easy for like the core group to be a little overshadowed by like Ren. Yeah, definitely.
Going all in.
Having the like the guest characters come in is great, but the core group of Arkwright Solutions is where the story revolves around mostly.
I like
And
where
we
this
tend to
is
get,
headed.
whenever we play, we all have different playing styles, so, and we get so used to certain characters,
We should go on the attack.
so we kind of lean more towards them.
Zypha, activate. Yeah. Let's do this, Ren.
Even if some characters are better in some situations than others.
Allow me.
We'll win. Let's stay on the offensive. I like where this is headed.
Time for the main event! Vandalize Raid! Don't stop now, Elaine!
Show them your step, Elaine! Silvery!
It's funny, Aaron 100% was not in my main party in Daybreak 1. In this game, he just fit the role so well on combat, I never wanted to take him out. I feel like that was the situation with me with Reset. I never used her a whole lot in Daybreak 1, but I've used her more in this than I have in the last game.
Zypha, activate! Let's do this, Ren.
But now we have Chizuna and Wife and Ren, and
Focus unleashed.
everything is right in the world.
Let's stay on the offensive.
Engaging skill.
Zereth form. Duality. Now it's my turn.
Will you use Reset or Fairy like at all in this game?
Will be more potent.
Going all in!
Initiating drive. Ren, if you would.
Maybe that's why they're enemies right now.
Allow me.
Here goes!
Let's stay on the offensive.
Over here! All for you!
It's time.
M Pop, it's good to see you. How are you?
Allow me. Let's see how you like me when I get serious. Now close your eyes. Ren! Ren! This gauge limiter removed. The more experience I gain, the more
I'm a
capable
contrarian and never used the lane either.
One
What?
step closer to reaching my peak.
Shocking. Ren is also very good in this game. She has one of the best buff and heals in the game. Considering stress at work. Ah, I gotcha. I gotcha. Yeah, try to de-stress when you can. I know it's easier said than done, but you know, you gotta try to take that time to at least get a little bit of de-stressing in, even if it takes your mind off it a bit. Ortis reached level 5.
And yes, everyone. Fairy, are you all right?
I very much doubt she is.
That damn corrosion just won't let her go!
Her case is clearly worse than the one from yesterday. I don't understand why it hasn't gone away.
No. It must be in the final stages.
Get a hold of yourself, Farida!
What am I supposed to do?
You gotta be kidding me. You seriously still stressing about that?
That voice!
No way.
They brought her back for one scene.
Ida, you're...
Oh yeah, you guys told me about her.
Oh, so this is the woman who was like a sister to her. She must be a recreation from the innermost part of her psyche.
That's some wild stuff right there.
Yeah, I'm not exactly the real deal, sorry to say. Guess a little piece of me found its way inside you. Huh, Fairy?
Ida! That doesn't matter. I'm so glad to see you again. I just wish you weren't seeing me like this. I failed to grant your final wish and now I can't do anything right. I'm so pathetic.
That isn't true at all, and you know it. I know I told you to finish me off, but I never should have done that. That's probably what caused you to lose sight of yourself in the first place.
That must have been the root cause of all this.
Probably so. Yeah.
That all said, I get it now. The fact that I'm here now just goes to show how very
Oh, you finished Pirate
important that
Yakuza?
moment was
Nice.
to you.
I think I have it in my Amazon
And that's
cart.
okay. That experience made you more uncertain, but if anything, that and your compassion are what make you so strong. So keep that chin up and march on, little sis. I'll always be watching over you from here.
Yeah, we're here. The game has been decent so far, M-Pop. The one thing that's been bugging me is how many time jumps we've been doing.
I see. To think that Fairy has been protecting something so important all this time.
Yeah. She's protecting each and every one of her experiences. Got them all locked up inside her.
They're all inside of me? Yes, that's right.
Remember, even if you're unsure at times, your compassion will help you move forward.
So, what's it gonna be, small fry? You still want to forget everything?
No, I don't. I'm gonna hold on and do what's important to me, and I'll never throw it all away, ever again. That's why I'll fight with all my strength. I won't let this thing control me anymore.
Did she just...
Holy shit! She did it! She burned it to smithereens, just like her bro.
Now that's impressive. She might actually become as strong as him someday.
I'm so relieved. Now let's...
She was able to overcome it.
The space is falling apart. We have to leave immediately.
Woo. I know when I eventually play this in Daybreak 1, Fairy and Judith will always be in my party. I enjoyed Judith last game. Fairy was a kind of like, okay. But I can understand how some people do like her. Yeah, that announcement came out of nowhere today, M-Pop. I was happy to hear that. Lane and Rem were always in my party when given the option. More or less, same thing as me. Because of this scene, it would have been better if Monster Ida was summoned in the fight instead. That would have been really... that would have been a lot better, I think. Or if you have Monster Ida with the big bird type enemy as well. Both would have been a bit of a challenge, but I think, yeah, it would have made more sense to have the Monster Ida with that scene after it. It was the fourth Yakuza game I played, and I think I'm falling in love with the series. Quickly jumped to fourth favorite. I think the next one we're going to be playing will be 1. We've only done Origins. Love that Swin and Nadia are back in the game. I was super hyped when they showed up and became party members near the start. Yeah, I like Swin and Nadia too. I like their compatibility with each other. I never used Swin a whole lot, but Nadia definitely became my favorite in Reverie.
We've returned. Things were rather touch and go for a minute there.
Not wrong, but it was all worth it. Because we got our Fairy back.
And thank goodness for that. But...
Trails, Persona, Ys, and Yakuza. Nice.
Huh?
We'll be jumping into Tales of Berseria after this. And I think I'm going to be doing Expedition 33 as well.
So many horrible things. Why did I do all that?
And then Retro. Lots of Retro.
They're all my friends. gonna be in the Kruga involved.
It's all right, Fairy. Everything is gonna be just fine. If you need to cry, then let it out.
And there go the waterworks.
Can you blame her? The corrosion may be gone. The memories ain't going anywhere.
The same goes for me. I am truly sorry for all the problems I caused. Once again, please allow me to ask for your forgiveness.
You don't need to. It's not your fault. Please don't beat yourself up over this.
That's just great. Even after we got rid of the corrosion, it's still giving us grief.
Yes. It lingers like a shadow. Nothing could be more despicable. This only reaffirms how vital it is that we thwart the Garden Master.
I'm down for that. Day 4 might be a real doozy. Can't say I'm looking forward to it.
Regardless, we will take full responsibility for our actions. We will handle the aftermath of this incident and then promptly withdraw. The Vice Chief and I will see to everything ourselves.
You have my gratitude. In the meantime, the CID will be taking a closer look at this situation.
Thus, the members of the Kruga Corps and Marduk finally returned to their senses. Under the vigilant guidance of Vice Chief Hassan and Security Chief Qasim, they began to pull back from the capital for the time being. I need to pick up my next game. Maybe you can help me. Nier Automata, Yakuza Collection, or the Suikoden remake. Oh, damn it. I haven't done the Yakuza Collection, but Nier Automata and Suikoden are like... they're such good games. Butts, Manly Man, or Retro? It's fair. It's definitely fair, Ray. I played Nier and Suikoden. Nier has such great music. I'm really sorry about the office and everyone's rooms. The Kruga and Marduk will be jointly covering the repair bill and any temporary lodging expenses. I am also more than willing to pay for any additional damages out of pocket if necessary. You don't gotta do that. The only ones who should be bleeding green are the bigwigs with the big bucks. Now, if my pickup had suffered any more than light scratches, that'd be a different story. The damage to it wasn't as bad as I thought. Priorities, dude. Learn them. Yeah, finding a roof over our heads is just an itty-bitty bit more important. I think I'll just go back to my old apartment, and Agnes has her dorm room. And the rest of you guys are staying with the landlord's family on the second floor, right? That's the plan. The old man was surprisingly understanding about the whole thing. It might get a little cramped in there, but we'll make it work. We're in the process of moving all your things. It'll take a while before we're done, so please wait just a little longer. Again, sorry about all this, you guys. Please allow us to assist you. Oh, that's not necessary. If anything, you should be resting after everything you've been through. Oh, speaking of sleep, Fairy and Rosetta are gonna be in my room. We're having a slumber party. The rest of the group can sleep in the living room. That work for everyone? Wow, I never met a landlord as courteous as you. Yes, how can we ever repay you? It'll be a little harder to sneak out at night, but hey, I like me a challenge. I will never understand how you can be so unflappable in times like these. You would do well to at least be a little wary. This rewrite phenomenon has been escalating with each passing day. This is certainly no time to be fooling around. We've yet to find any leads on the Garden Master, save for what little we learned yesterday. If we want to find him in short order, we may need to change our approach. You're probably right. At least we've made good progress on the Genesis front. We've got 5 of them in the last few days. That's true, but I'm afraid I won't be fully at ease until we've reclaimed the remaining 3. Well, anyway, we could talk more about this later tonight. You've all earned yourself a breather, so let's break for a while. Oh, but don't go anywhere alone. I'd like all my assistants to stick together just in case. That's probably smart. If any of us wants to go out, I think we should take at least one other person with us. Let's meet back here when we're done, and we can figure out what we want to do next. Very well. Let's split up for now then. One ally can be chosen to join Van and his assistants. Please select one member to accompany you. It will be possible to switch to them later. No. You're making me choose between wife, Ren, and... So disappointing. So disappointing. I had to try. I had to try. Labadil, thank you. 5 years on Twitch as affiliate. It's crazy. Leaning towards the code in a bit.
Really sorry.
Or they just finished an action-based game and Nier's action.
Don't worry about it.
Go with your gut.
Here, let's just focus on taking a quick look around town.
Suikoden, you'd never go wrong with
I
Suikoden.
would very much like to do that.
They're really good games. I got it as well. I have the originals. Not complete in box now,
Alright
but
then.
they're fantastic.
Oh, what would you like? Do your best out there, okay?
Allow me to assist. I hope to see you again.
More candy? Again?
I haven't read any
Stay out of trouble
newspapers.
now.
I'd better get home soon.
I see you're working hard looking is always free, you know.
I bet.
Come see us again sometime.
You have nothing new. There's nothing there. Cats. Meow. Do we have a translator for this, or like we did in Sky? No, I don't speak cat. I'm sorry. I never took cat as a language in school.
Nothing beats a peaceful life.
Stepping inside.
Want food? Feed us. We are starving. I'm actually hungry as well. I need to go get groceries in the morning.
This is perfect.
This might be a little too toasty.
New and creative ways to break stuff while getting away with it due to being
It's
cute
so
and cuddly.
nice and warm in
That
here.
is probably 100% true, yes.
I feel fully refreshed after that.
Come back anytime.
The Arma Scholarship Exam. That's right. It's designed for students with exemplary technical skills who can't normally pay for Arma's tuition. This not only stands to test the applicant's general comprehension levels, but whichever marketable skill set they have proficiency in as well. You know, if you broaden your scope of knowledge, the whole world will be at your fingertips. It warrants some thought, don't you think? Hold on a sec. Tell me who you are first. I don't think I've seen you around Old Town before. Why, this is Miss Matilda. She's my good old mahjong friend. And just between you and me, she's also the director of Aramis Academy. Said she simply had to meet the artist of that beautiful mural over there. What? Why would someone so important? Now, there's no need to rush into an answer. Why don't you take some time to talk it over with someone you trust? Here, I'll even give you a few pamphlets with all the details. Just remember, this is only one path of many. School, huh? And it's up to me? Alright, I'll think about it. And everyone at Eve is so idealistic all the time. But maybe they're starting to rub off on me. Guess it was only a matter of time. That was awfully nice of Huck. Now the ball's in her court. The side story of that NPC is getting really good. Can't go up anymore.
Off we go.
Off we go. Oh, look. Yay. We're almost out of the hat. This thing has been really hot. I think I'm starting to hear the back of my head crack. You know? Egg time.
Now, what do we have here?
A style that suits oneself. Van, there's something I'd like to ask you and your team about. Please stop by when you have the moment. Oh, it's Shino. He's down there.
Van, darling, I've been waiting for you.
Oh, I don't want to speak to you yet. Not because it's Bermati, but because you have a red exclamation point above your head.
Hi there. Come again.
There's one person in here?
Whoa! Sounds like a party in there.
And now, a news break.
Can I help you? Come again.
Well, straight from the Tyrell Times.
This is an adequate spot for fishing.
Let's do this thing.
Jeff missed the entire subplot where Natalie becomes a manager for the idol group. Unforgivable. I'll get it the next time around, Heart Trip.
There sure are a lot of fish here.
I swear. Maybe. Ready for the lore playthrough? One of these days we'll do the lore playthrough of Trails. Every game, every NPC. Gotta make sure Dragon got enough drinks.
Yeah, it's really
better
nice.
in Riverside than here.
Hello. Thank you.
2027 Trails Timber, the Lorening. Will truly understand the depths of Anton's journey. There you go. It's all for the love of Anton. Welcome. It's a pleasure to see you all together again. We saw the notice. You said you had something you wanted to discuss with us? Yes, I do. I see. So you want to add your own personal flair, huh? I worked really hard to be where I am today. I even managed to open my own little bar with this food truck. I've enjoyed the work, meeting all kinds of people, getting to introduce them to new drinks, but I feel like I'm stuck in a bit of a rut. So you want to try to improving yourself? Honestly, I'm a little surprised to hear you say that. You seem to be doing really well. I didn't expect you to be so passionate about making a change. Did something happen? Bartenders don't usually get the chance to talk about themselves. You see, my mother raised me all by herself. Growing up, she made sure that I knew I could do anything I wanted to do, be anything I wanted to be. So after a series of events, I chose to be a bartender. But something hit me recently. I fulfilled my goal of becoming a bartender, yeah. But am I okay with just being a bartender? Shouldn't I strive to be a little more? That's why I'm trying to figure out how to take myself a step further. And you think we can help you out? Yes, but I'm thinking about it all for a while now, but I can't seem to come to a decision on what to do. That's why I thought it might be helpful to hear a few of your opinions, considering you're all so worldly and experienced, I mean. I think you might be overestimating what we can do for you, Shino. You should have more faith in yourself. After all, you're the one with all the bartending knowledge. Sounds like someone's feeling a little humble today. All she wants is to hear the opinions of others. Isn't that right? We could do that much at least. Well, her request seems easy enough. Seeing someone so willing to perfect their craft, it's a commendable feat for sure. We may not know much about bartending, but having a lot of opinions to think on will surely be of help. Thank you all so much. I don't mean to interrupt any of your plans, so please feel free to look into this only when you feel you're able. Alright. Sure. Actually, I guess we do have a little time on our hands at the moment. I have an idea of who we can talk to. We should be back soon with some good stuff. Thank you so much. As soon as I can develop my own style, I intend to challenge Bermati. He's someone I've looked up to for a while. I intend to wow him by making the best cocktail he's ever seen. So you're telling me you're trying to recreate the competition they held in Tharbad last year? I call dibs on being the judge. Aren't you a little too young to be drinking so much? Well, we'll do our best to ask around. Considering you know basically everyone in the city, I doubt we'll be wanting for brains to pick. Did you have someone in mind? I'm thinking there's 5 places we could choose from. Riverside, Station Street, Sidon District, Old Town, and the Tyrell District. We should go to at least 3, but if we have time, I'd like to visit all of them. Understood. Minimum of 3, maximum of 5. Actually, before we leave, I have a question for you, Miss Shino. What exactly drew you to bartending in the first place? I figured knowing that much might give us insight into how to help you more effectively. Well, it wasn't really anything life-changing, and honestly, the story's a little embarrassing. Oh? You have my attention. But I suppose it is impolite to dig into a lady's secrets. I guess we'll just ask around and see what we can find.
Well, we're on the clock now.
So, oh look, we gotta go back to the concert hall.
Ooh, this looks like a good fishing spot.
Yeah, there's no new fish though, Van. No new fish. They're really in their groove. Should I wait for them to finish? Yeah. No new fish, Dan. No new fish. Van and the others watched the girls' practice performance to the end. Once they came off stage, the group explained their situation to them. And you thought we'd be able to help? Wow. This makes me feel like a real idol. A real idol? Sayla, we've been doing this stuff for a month already. We have fans all over the Republic. That's true. With You is very popular at my school. Yeah, I even hear your music while taking a walk around town. Sorry, I didn't mean to be so negative. It took a while for our group to take off, so I'm still getting used to the attention. I mean, we even almost disbanded at one point. Well, I guess I can't really blame you for feeling like that. We may have performed well, but nobody really accepted us at first. Yeah, we finally proved we can sell though. They can't doubt us ever again. So what you're saying is that it's important to make people recognize your worth. Not only your managers, but the public too. Yeah, unfortunately, it's not enough to be good at what you do. If you're in the service industry, you really have to put your back into marketing yourself. Pretty words alone won't get you to the top. That seems like pretty sound advice for making a living out here. Thanks for taking the time to talk to us. Good luck with your show and everything.
Shall we go?
Station Street.
That's just a rumor, right?
Okay, first up, the department store.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Nothing new.
What can I get for you today? Please come back soon.
If you need fresh vegetables,
The tip for Avenging Arts, because I think it's like the one of the more useful skills.
Groceries.
I never actually fully read
What
it.
would you like today? We invite everyone to come and see for yourselves. I'll get more good stuff in stock soon.
Oh, I always have to build my Catra as an Arts Evasion tank. Arts Evasion is good. I have Avenging Arts on a few people actually. Pretty sure. Oh, I have Avenging Arrow.
Let me handle this.
Oh, I do have Avenging Arts. Not talking to Mishy on the roof? Okay, we'll go talk to Mishy. We don't want Heart Trip to riot. Good evening, everyone. Did you come all this way just to see me? Well, not exactly. I didn't think we'd see you around this late. Guessing your event ran a little long? Mishy, huh? You know, I still don't get the appeal. Well, I'd love to talk more with you all, but I really do need to be going. I mean, my energy has its limits, you know. Anyway, it's time I return to Michelin Wonderland. All right, good job today, Mishy. Thank you. See you next time. Me, he.
We hope you enjoy shopping with us.
Don't trust any gaming news you hear on Tuesday, due to it being April 1st. Yeah, the one that always spreads around cardboard is the Legend of Dragoon remake.
Now playing at a theater near you. Take wing and soar above it.
It's like, can you please?
Trail for those who follow.
What would you like? Please stop by again sometime.
Nintendo's playing a bit of joke on the first. They are going to announce the pre-order date for Switch 2.
What can I get for you? Hope it's to your satisfaction.
April 2nd it is. Lev, how are you? Legend of Dragoon released on Switch 2. Wow.
Got a question for you.
A lot of reasoning for the things I do is based on instinct. I suppose that makes it a bit difficult for me to explain. I guess one thing I always try to do is examine everything closely, especially the things I have an interest in. Iota was actually born from a combination of my interests. If I remember, you were studying at the Basel Institute of Science when you decided to start a venture business, right? Yes, that's correct. And from there, I used the money I earned to open a store. It was my dream to start a brand new type of business, an Orbital Cafe. It's quite risky to do something that has never been done before. Were you not concerned? You see, I was well aware that it was a rather daring move, but that didn't mean I couldn't do it. Why, nobody would try anything new if they were too afraid of the risks. To go from 0 to 1, you have to be willing to act. I see. Acting defensively often leads to stagnation. Yes, and it's at that moment that you'll want to create something new altogether. That's where the fun part comes in. It's a real great time trying to brainstorm all sorts of new ideas. This seems like pretty relevant advice. People who challenge themselves every once in a while will eventually find success. Well, I think that's about all I could say about that. No problem. You gave us a lot to think on. Oh, look, it's Nate and his girlfriend. I still love how she doesn't have a name. All the listening devices in your room should be gone now? What? Oh, hopefully you won't have any more trouble with the stalkers in the future. I did miss a lot of their storyline. I followed it in Daybreak 1 and I didn't follow it in this one. I was too wrapped up in the main story. Back when we were dating. Okay, Nate's girlfriend is not actually Nate's girlfriend anymore. I wonder, will they actually give her a name in the future? Well, he's had a bit too many. Okay, I want to take a detour for a minute.
Want to take the scenic route?
If it's in chapter 1 or chapter 2, but there's a part where she's like waiting for him at one point in Edith, and he's sitting at the police station saying, "I'm forgetting something, but I can't remember what it is." I think I ran into him when he was saying that.
Welcome to the Treon Mall. Here you'll find Treon Tower, one of Edith's major landmarks. Welcome. You'll also find the Vern store, a movie theater, boutiques, and other various shops to peruse. Visit the new Liberal Boutique, which just opened this year, to sample a range of imported goods from the Liberal Kingdom.
Anything of interest? I hope you found everything to your liking.
ZCF products to expensive wines and even
Some part
assorted
NPC
tomatoes.
dialogue, but I think
Please check it
that
out.
this chapter is generally is better.
Welcome.
Let's go
to
visit
Liberal
Lila.
Boutique. All our products are shipped directly from Liberal.
The one that really gets me, okay, is this one. The Grand Chardonnay SP.
Treon Mall. Here you'll find Treon Tower, one of Edith's
It was like
major landmarks.
500 or yeah, 500 Mira.
A movie theater,
But the one Olivier
Please
drank
come
was like
again.
a million.
We hope you'll have a fabulous time here.
Maybe it's because it's the SP version.
If you have a ticket, please proceed to the entrance.
Step right up.
We have merchandise for the movie on sale at the shop.
Sparkling wine is generally not very aged, and I think the wine that Olivia drinks in Sky is a red wine.
souvenir to
Ah,
remember your
gotcha.
visit.
Yeah, it's probably different one, different Chardonnays. That's probably
Boutiques
why.
and other various shops to peruse. Visit the new Liberal Boutique, which just opened.
Shall we go?
Maybe that's me making an excuse and maybe not the game. Ah, who knows? Oh dear Lord. What a table. Oh, for the love of Adios. This is a rather unusual place for a gathering of rogues. I'm at a loss for words. Hey, what's up, Arkwright? I hear you've been getting yourself into all kinds of trouble lately. Attaboy. It's been close to a week since our last meeting, no? You all look awfully exhausted. Have you fallen victim to post-vacation blues? Yeah, I guess. Hey, wait a sec. We aren't here for small talk. What on earth are you people doing here? You should see the looks on your stupid faces. It's priceless. I feel like I should have brought Ren to this. It's a normal reaction to seeing a couple of assassins chilling in public places. That girl is, like, shockingly calm compared to her loudmouth brother. I don't see the Oathbreaker anywhere. Yeah, I'm guessing you punks aren't planning on starting shit, right? Well, if you're just here to enjoy local delicacies, that's fine. Good picks, by the way. The rich cacao float and blue cream and chocolate rose soda are this place's hidden gems. The hell are you going on about? I just picked this at random. Oh. Do you like sweets too? A fellow sweets buff? Wait, no. We are not bonding over this. I've got some questions and I want answers. First off, why the hell are you four in the capital? Direct as always. Since when do you have a sweet tooth? He might be the biggest sweets fanatic on the continent. Wait. So the Oathbreaker willingly went back to the society? And he's meeting with the upper echelons? Said upper echelons are called the Anguis, and there are 7. No, 6 currently among their rank. Well, I may have mentioned this on the island, but my dear Harwood has been a little too naughty this time. We enforcers aren't required to apologize when we act out of line, but the same can't be said of the people of his station. Until that guy's done kowtowing before his master, Lucrezia and I are stuck running a daycare with these little brats. Why are we stuck doing the grunt work? I should have given this job to that ogre girl and her golden retriever of a prince. Oh! He must be talking about that crazy strong warrior from the Red Constellation. There isn't a Jaeger alive who doesn't know that corps' name. I swear I've heard about a runaway prince before. Red Constellation? Runaway prince? What the heck are you guys going on about? Want my take? I think this kind of gig is perfect for a couple of old has-been enforcers like you. Oh hey, I gotta ask. Why are you babysitting us anyway? It's not like we're related to that hairy old fart. The one reason we haven't bailed is because we haven't been paid yet. As soon as the check clears, we're blowing this crapsicle stand. That is perfectly fine by me, but until that moment arrives, we will be keeping you company. Trust me, I'd rather be doing literally anything else. You kids are annoying as hell. I totally get why you guys would want to give them a piece of your mind, but if you raise a finger to them, I'll have to break your arm. Sorry, I don't make the rules. I just enforce them. Yeah, whatever. We got bigger fish to fry anyway.
The floor is all yours. What you do from here is none of my concern. So go nuts. I'm curious whether your scheme will play out like you think it will. Should make for an interesting watch.
Speaking of bigger fish, the Oathbreaker hasn't been playing ball with the Garden Master since Nemeth, right? He did say he'd step aside that one time. To my knowledge, he's out of action for now. But I wouldn't take an Oathbreaker at his word. Heck! For what we all know, he might even have your precious 3 and 9 under his thumb. What? No. Like I said, you can never run from your past. It'll stalk you to the ends of the earth. The old 3's made himself into another man's puppet. And the old 9's chasing this guy who tossed her aside like yesterday's garbage. Tell me, does that sound like a happy life? Sure doesn't to me. Okay, Ix. You've made your point. My goodness. Say what you will. They'll find happiness someday. I haven't known them for long, but even I was struck by how close a bond those two share. It's true that they hit a roadblock. In fact, we all have obstacles in our own path right now. But we will overcome ours, and Swid and Nadia will overcome theirs. Sounds like you guys know about all the shit that's going down in the capital. Too bad Mommy and Daddy got you grounded. Have fun watching us kick ass from your little playpen. Yeah, we'll put on one heck of a show. One that you're not allowed to take part in. Looks like their boss's training is paying off. Shut up. This mushy will overcome everything in our way talk. Makes me want to barf. Keep your puke to yourself, Ix. Anyway, I think you people are all bark and no bite. But if you want to try and prove me wrong, be my guest. I'm interested to see what ending you and the other 3 and 9 will reach. Whether it's a happily ever after or one that leads straight to the grave. As for us, the life we led was filled with killing, killing, and more killing. It wasn't a particularly good life, nor a bad one. But now that it's over, I don't really know where we'll go from here. I haven't given our future much thought. Yorda? And that's fine. For now, you can just kick back, relax, and munch on the finest sweets in the capital while we do our thing. Once the Oathbreaker's back, you're free to put in some 4 SPGs with me. I'd happily take them on. Only condition is that the ratty little punk has to chill the hell out. What? You think we'd give you a request? You must be totally blitzed if you think we'd do that. Hard pass. Actually, I may consider it if you tell me where to find some other good sweets. And with that, this calls for a break.
Very well.
I'm gonna go grab a drink. Earlier footage of Sky First had Joshua using Swin's animations. Interesting.
Indeed.
Alright folks, I will be back shortly.
Alrighty. Well... Alrighty.
All right. We back. I got a drink.
Come on in and my stuff can't be beat. I'll be waiting for you.
Welcome to the official Z1 shop. You're free to look around. Here at the Grand Circuit Gift Shop, you
Come
can
back
find all
whenever.
manner of official Z1 merchandise while viewing displays of the
Thank you.
Thank you.
Don't mind if I do.
You have my thanks.
Thank you.
Iconic moments in our long history.
Okay, that's done. That's done. The
Shall we
Tyrell
go?
District. Oh, I have to go to the cinema. Okay.
Please step on
The
it.
new flavor they added is super good.
Seek out never-before-seen treasures.
Oh, please take as much time as you need. I hope to see you
Leon.
again.
I have Leon maxed out, but that's
Come
fine.
on, babe. Just give me a shot.
Thanks for stopping by.
Oh, there's Toa.
Okay.
A young band of soldiers managed to survive.
Ooh, this looks like a good fishing
Let's
spot.
do this thing.
Where's my book? I don't know how that's a good fishing spot. I really don't.
And here I thought you had poor taste.
Lady sitting on the edge, right? That's my fishing tackle. I'm very confused. Like, I need one enemy. Oh, really? One enemy. I need one fish. Yeah, it's just like the 1 HP. It's cursed. Oh. I'm missing a fish. I'm disappointed.
Welcome.
We have merchandise for the movie on sale at the shop. Why not buy a souvenir to remember your...
I hear that new movie is out of this world.
Why don't we see?
Dangerous monster, the Gargo Rome, has been sighted in the Tyrell District waterway. Okay, we'll do that one in a second. We have to get this.
Use your phones and enjoy the film.
Got a question for you.
I'm honored that you would seek my advice. I must say, however, I'm surprised to see you again, Miss Lanster. Yeah, well, I just give these guys a hand every now and then. So you've had a pretty lengthy career in entertainment. And I'm sure you've got the pride to match. You've done a lot of work. Well, you certainly won't hear me deny that. When we first opened our doors, it was the very dawn of Orbital Films. The ideal we built on was a cinema that will make you fall in love with the movies. We've used that ideal as motivation ever since. I continue to play a variety of films at our theater, both old and new. And if I'm remembering correctly, you even play some of the stuff your employees recommend. Yes, we do. I often hope that doing so will ignite a desire for film in them. From a management point of view, there's certainly nothing wrong with playing what are often blockbusters. However, if that was all we ever played, it'd be a bit difficult to foster a passion for movies. That's what we believe, at least. That's not to say that other theaters are in the wrong, though. The way I see it, all theaters play a role in creating an appreciation for movies. I'll admit, I've often been drawn in by these Orbital films of yours. I tend to watch one or two whenever I'm in town. It would be nice if we got a theater back home. Well, I guess we can just use the one here as an excuse to visit. I agree. Hearing you say as much makes all worthwhile. Anyway, I hope you were able to glean something useful from all my talk. Well, it sure was interesting. Thanks for your help. 3 spots we've checked so far. Okay, we're gonna do them all. But first, we're doing this waterway quest because why not? This NPC model right here always reminds me of Carmen Sandiego for some reason.
The Adventures of Rockford, Golden Calamity. In theaters.
I don't know why. I think it's the hat. Must be the hat. Cannot be deathblowed.
Think fast! Take this! Here's my chance. I like where this is headed. Keep it up! The rest is up to you!
I've got this! There!
Go get him, Catra!
Well, there's 100.
Time to push through!
Well,
make it count!
Engaging skill. Now then, let's do this.
probably the easiest 100 chain ever.
True and false, dancing in the moonlight.
gleam! Boost gauge upgraded.
That was 129,000 damage. Okay, moving on. Oh, I got something good from that. Inferno.
Well done, everyone.
Ohana. Happy affiliate anniversary. Here's a pretty hat for you. That is a fantastic hat, by the way. I hope you're doing good. 5 years on Twitch as affiliate. Crazy. I use the whale. The whale is fantastic. Arts EP cost minus 40%. Dunzy, stop by to say hi. Hello. I hope you're doing good tonight. You getting 5 on each of the alignments makes me feel like I played the game wrong because I only got 2, I think. No, you could play the game however way it is. It's the choices that are made, which I like. You know, having that choice. I always wanted to go for chaos, and chaos was the last one that I got. I don't think I'm gonna get the max level though. That's the sad part, because I did the same thing in Daybreak 1. 100% accuracy with it too, just for wow, really? I can get minus 100% EP costs. It's crazy we've known each other now for almost 5 years. It is crazy. We've met so many people because of Twitch, and I'm very thankful for it. Might be able to get Law if we focus it. I'm just gonna mosey on and we'll see if we can max it. Yeah, Law is, I find Law, there was a lot of Law. Law was the first one I ever done. That's why I have Mare Law. Now, don't get me wrong, Mare Law has been fantastic because the fight with the Oathbreaker in on Nemeth Island, I pretty much laughed at it. A lot of his stuff was doing 0 damage to me.
Looking to adjust your orbments? Looking to adjust your orbments?
Ooh. I don't know what I want to get rid of. Oh, we'll get rid of hit too. We are in Act 3. We just finished getting reset and ferry back. I got 40 and 40. I might get rid of freeze 2 and put EP cut 2, but we'll see how this goes when I get to use Ren again. We're playing on Nightmare 2, for anybody wondering, which hasn't been overly difficult, I'll say. How many years today? We've been affiliate now for 5 years. So I've been streaming a little over 5 years. been crazy. Where am I going now? I've been to Treon Tower. I've been to the Grand Circuit. We gotta go to Old Town.
Off we go.
Do we have to talk to the granny running the newsstand? Probably not. We'll have to talk to Victor. Oh no, the bathhouse. Interesting.
Allow me to assist. Hope to see you again. Allow me to assist. Hope to see you again.
Whee.
Welcome to Laguna.
It is good. I'm hoping we'll be streaming for another 5 years. How long after you started did it take you to get affiliate? I started streaming. Actually,
Don't
hold
you
on.
think it's a little too steamy in here?
I can probably tell you. Is it this one? No. Achievements.
I feel fully refreshed after that.
Get warmed up enough?
Oh, I talked to the wrong person. Oops.
Got a question for you.
Da, 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 da. What is thy bidding? So I started streaming in January. Is that it? Seven unique days. So by the looks, I really started streaming in 2019, but I didn't, that was off and on. I never really started streaming consistently until January of 2020. You know, they made me write one of those how-to books a few years ago. Boy, was that a pain in the rear. You wrote a book? It's amazing. He used to be an investor after all. They once called him the finance guru. I'm sure lots of people sought out his advice. Yeah, he's more than just some old man who likes baths and mahjong. It might be helpful to hear what he has to say. I also technically started in January 2020, but I didn't officially start consistently until December 2021. Yeah, when I first started streaming in 2019, like I was just an odd stream here and there just to get used to it, to see what I can actually do. I never actually started streaming consistently until 2020 because I was acquiring stuff where I could stream decently, because I didn't want to stream from a console. I actually wanted to use OBS. So it's and it's just grown from there. Well, I'd have to disagree. I'm just your friendly neighborhood elder, don't you know? Should we step out for a second? No, you're fine. Don't worry about it. You know, I think I'd actually like to hear Miss Matilda's input as well. Oh well, I hope you're not expecting too much. There's really only so much I have to say. Here's what I have. Even if you're confident in your abilities, there's only so much you should push yourself. Once you start overexerting yourself, nothing you produce will live up to your expectations. There's simply no need to force yourself to consistently improve. You just have to keep moving at your own pace. I see. And while you're moving at your own pace, you can use trial and error to find your ways to better yourself. Honestly, I thought you'd say something more complex. I'm just some fussy old man to you, aren't I? Well, anyway, old folks are prone to saying things have to be a certain way. But as the generations come and go, it's natural that the world will change with them. It's young folks like you that are out there experiencing the world after all. You know what's really happening. If we all respect our own thoughts and feelings, everything should go swimmingly. That's what I want you all to live your life to the fullest. Listen to your hearts and we'll have a better world in no time. I suppose that's all I have to say on the matter. That was really nice, Huck. Talk about a far cry from your usual shenanigans. You be sure to live a long life too. That way you can keep an eye on any of us youngins that lose their way. No, I fully plan on going senile and living the rest of my days with a lovely young nurse. What? And my impression of you is right back in the toilet. I want to stream consistently, but my job is too far away. I get home too late for a good stream afterwards. 15 or more followers to get the right average viewers. See, when it comes to streaming consistently, like, I know the type of schedule it is. Like, you do a lot of shift work. So, how I would approach that would be...
Shall we go?
Look at days and times that are convenient for you, whether they're days off, or if you could do it after work, on like days where you're working like in the day and not in the evenings. But don't do too many days. Like, you don't need to stream like 5 days a week or something. Like, if you can only stream twice a week, stream twice a week. Everybody has their own situations, and as much as you want to stream more, what I've learned over the years is quality versus quantity. So if you can, it's a stepping stone. If you can be consistent with 2 days a week because of how busy life is, that's more of an accomplishment than saying, oh, I'm going to stream 4 days a week and then have to cancel 2 of them. I want to see if this hotel got anything for sale. And I think a lot of people that you asked would probably agree with me on that thought. Because I've done a lot of trial and error stuff over the years.
Why you might think that. However, consider this.
That's Maribel over there. That's Maribel over what? Wow, she's come out of hiding. I want the green one though. Two to 3 days a week. That's a good start.
Oh, I'm so
Welcome
in love
to
with this
Erland,
brand.
sir. Oh, please take as much time as you need.
Cashmere jacket. Silky dress. Ooh, that gives a lot. Evasion goes down. Ugh. Arts resistance, arts defense. Arts goes up. really to my liking. Ugh.
I hope to see you again.
Yeah, we'll just leave that at that. A compact mirror with splendid white lily tree printed on it.
I'll gladly accept this.
Nina, rank, silver, friendship, bracelet. Oh no, we got the power of friendship in this game too. 5 bonds maxed. Hopefully it'll be easier to have the same days off each week. Strength plus 50, speed plus 5, accuracy plus 50, crit plus 5. I mean, it's not horrible. That's basketball. I don't want to play basketball.
Gonna eat something?
Giordano! Oh god, there's Gotti and Mr. X-CEO. Dear Lord.
Got a question for you.
I don't really have any advice to give. I just do my best to serve anyone who sits down. I kind of figured you'd say that. But when you serve people, is there maybe something you do to try to make it special? I want my stall to be a place that people can find peace at. On a day filled with mundanities, or a night where you just want to be alone. There are a lot of people that stop by that are just looking for some relief. Well, I can definitely see the appeal in having a drink outside. Plus, everyone's gonna smush in when you're at a food stall. It gives a real sense of unity. You make it sound like you're here all the time. Anyway, if that's your philosophy, we'll gladly use it for reference. I don't think I said anything important. Hey, mind having some skewers ready for me later? That's 5 spots.
Gonna eat something?
No, we're gonna go back to Shino.
Let's roll, gang.
Shino, Shino. And I hope everything's going well on that front, Laustein. Glad that she's done all of her
Sure are a lot
sessions.
of fish here.
Let's do this thing.
Sorry to keep you waiting. We managed to get some really insightful stuff for you. Thank you so much. And you brought back much more than I... You see, it's a pretty good idea. Oh, sorry. I guess I got a little caught up in reading. Anyway, I'm sure I'll be able to do my best work with all the info you gathered. No? You seem pretty confident about that. Well, this is some really good advice after all. I should go ahead and start working on my cocktail now. I'll bring it to Bermonti's once I'm finished. I called him up a little while ago and said he'd always be willing to entertain a challenge. Of course he is. I'm sure it helps that you're one of his beloved juniors, too. Come to think of it, won't you need someone to judge? You want one of us to jump in? I think I'd be a good choice. You just want a free drink. We're acting as on Shino's request this time. We should find a judge that'll be impartial. Why don't we get someone they're both familiar with? I believe that would be best. Let's see. Why don't we ask Elaine, Renee, and Marielle? Well, this sounds like it'll be quite the event. Should we head over and start getting ready? A clash between teacher and student, huh? Switching her to a pill. And planning to do another surgery to get the last. Ah, gotcha. I hope it all goes well. Upon the group's arrival to Bermonti's, the judges began to make their way in. Everyone awaiting Shino's arrival with bated breath. Then, finally, she came. I knew that you'd been feeling a bit down for quite some time. But you seem to be in pretty good spirits now. I'm assuming something good happened. Yes, I finally figured out the kind of bartender I want to be. And I believe I found my own style, too. But just believing isn't enough. I need you to recognize me as well. Please, Master Bermati, won't you take on my challenge? Well, I'll gladly accept. However, I'd be lying if I said I'd never recognize your skills in the first place. Alright then, as previously decided, I'll start us off. A contest between Bermati and Shino, huh? I'm sure this will be interesting. Guess it'd be a little crass to place bets, though. Let's just see how it turns out. Jack and the gambling, it's fantastic. That's Bermati's Charme de la Nuit. I butchered that. I know I did. It won runner-up at the bartending tournament last year. Yes, the theme I chose was sweet nights spent reveling in perilous secrets. I made a few different variations since the contest in Tharbad. Please, help yourself. It's delicious. The sweet and sour tastes maintain an exquisite balance. It's really gentle on the tongue. I think this would be perfect for someone who can't hold their liquor. The drink itself is rather pleasing to the eye. I say it's good enough to add to your usual menu. Why, thank you. And I suppose now it's Shino's turn. Why does it look like chocolate? Oh, it's an old-fashioned... Looks pretty simple. That's exactly why it's so easy to arrange. You just have to add whatever fruit or liquor you desire. The world made to your liking. I call it Vivid Parasio. Please help yourself. It's super fruity. I kind of thought it would be a little more bitter. Wait, there is a bitter taste too. It's not overtaking the sweetness at all though. I sense that there's a bourbon base, but the unique alcohol feel has been restrained. The faint punch it gives is a little addicting. I could see myself indulging a bit too much. It all goes down rather smoothly, and the scent. Is that black tea? Yes, that's right. It's part of the tea selections at my bar. Bourbon and black tea, two of my favorite drinks. Would you mind if I had a glass as well? What do you think? Both the sweet and bitter taste are in perfect harmony. It's almost like a sample of life. You'll find no complaints here, Shino. The drink shares all of your charm. I appreciate your praise. You picked up on exactly what I tried to do with it, too. Life has both dreams that are sweet and failures that are bitter. Everyone has times when they hesitate to keep pushing forward. And once you reach that point, there's no need to struggle in vain. You just have to keep going at your own pace. That's what I was hoping to convey with this cocktail. Wow. Well, sure, some wise words. That is the kind of drink I'd like to continue serving at my bar. I'll make it a place where people can drop in with ease and where they can feel comfortable getting close to others. So, that's the style you want to create. It is. I suppose I'll take the loss this time then. I'm sure our judges would agree. Yes. Mm-hmm. Of course. Hey, you just made a decision for them. Don't get so caught up in the details. Thank you for your cooperation, everyone. I'm grateful for all the help. Why don't we treat you to some drinks as a reward? Please, order anything you'd like. Yes, go on and take a seat wherever. Give me one of each of your cocktails, then. This is the life, Hal. We should try and get some free drinks more often. Why didn't... We didn't really do anything to help, though. Why don't we pay for ours? Van? I wanted to offer you my thanks as well. I really appreciate you giving my cute little junior the push she needed. It was nothing. Shino's always had a good head on her shoulders. She just needed someone to get her going. Yes, but you'd be amazed at how few people would be willing to do such a thing. As expected of a man raising the next generation, right, Mr. Manager? I'm not raising them, but I have to admit, I'm used to getting kids back on their feet by now. While enjoying their drinks, the group partook in an evening of pleasant chatter. Upon finishing, they said their goodbyes to Bermati and Shino and once again resumed their activities.
Well done, everyone.
Mira deposit confirmed.
So I'm assuming if we didn't get the 5, then I wouldn't have got the bonus SP.
Van, darling, I've been waiting for you.
We were just here.
Order whatever you...
Seriously, I can't apologize enough, Bermati. There's no need. There's really no need, Hal. You weren't yourself at the time. Besides, it gave me a chance to see what that jamming code of yours in action. It was very impressive. Yeah, no kidding. Remind me to never get on her bad side. It's not like I did it on purpose. I was just in a bad spot, okay? Glad to see you're doing better, Hal. Welcome, welcome, Van. Hey, everyone. A fairy? Reset? I heard about what happened. Seems like you two are feeling just fine, though. Yes, we apologize for causing any undue worry. Yeah, and I'm happy to see you're okay, too. Right. I'm sorry about today, you guys. I know I wasn't actually in control, but that still doesn't make what I did okay. Well, if it's any consolation, the performance you gave with that call was practically award-worthy. Yeah, don't worry about it. And isn't there something else you need to tell us anyway? Of course. Thanks for waking me up. I'll try to make it up to you all by gathering more information about this memory rewrite thing. Seeing as I've been through it myself now, I should have more of an insight into the phenomenon. You're not the only one with a debt, Hal. We'll both be doing our best to repay you all. And I'll make double sure we find that bastard responsible for it. Sounds good to me. See, I told you it would all work out, Hal. And moving on.
Let's roll, gang.
Well, we only got the Sidon district left, so I guess we'll move on to tomorrow then. I love how she's still painting the void. She's learned from Gaius, even though they've never met. Or have they? We're over the 100-hour mark. Let's go. Are you really all right with us eating food that's expensive? Of course I am. It's the least I can do as thanks for your assistance. After all, you two are the ones who managed to bring both our security chief and our concierge out of their daze. Yeah, and it's all on the GM's Mira, so go ahead and hog out all you like. Well, sounds like we got the all clear, Sarah. Let's dig in. But and of course, you all deserve some thanks as well. It was no big deal. Oh, come on now. Putting a lid on all that commotion was no cakewalk. Fairy, Reset, how are you feeling? You two had us worried. I'm glad our dance managed to reach you in the end. Yeah, we're fine now. Sorry for all the trouble I caused. I'd also like to apologize. I know words are hardly enough, but I'm incredibly grateful for what you did for us. Well, you're right about words not being enough. I swear the hassle it took to snap you out of it. Still, I know it wasn't your fault, so don't go making that face, alright? Besides, this incident allowed me to confirm once again how indispensable you are to us. It's an honor to hear you say so, sir. Anyway, I can tell you guys are still pretty busy. Just try to remember the rest when you can, okay? Yeah, if anything else were to happen to you guys, Sarah might just get an ulcer. Shahina, we don't need to give them anything else to worry about. Gotcha. We'll do our best to stay out of trouble. I'll give you my TED talk about the painting NPC once I'm done. Am I gonna get a TED talk about all the NPCs that I haven't been talking to? If so, I'll be fine. You can give me the TED talk later. At least we were able to hear about what happened after the fact. I feel like we can rest a bit easier now that we know. Yeah, I do feel kind of guilty about all this though. Stop right there. You can't keep beating yourself up about this. Yeah, we'll get to the root of this issue, and then we'll yank it out. So what's the plan now? Should we head back? Well, we have a little more time. Why don't we make one more round before we go back? Sounds good to me. We'll head back once we hit a good stopping point. Discuss plans at Malmar. Strong possibility. I mean, I'm okay with that. They really want to make sure that, you know, if you're going to Malmar.
Truly, well done.
Can't complain with that.
Oh, we're A rank. Nice.
I had a great time.
I didn't do too well on the revenue part there. After reconvening, everyone began discussing their next course of action. They set about organizing the information they gathered over the last few days. While doing so, the landlords brought them some evening desserts and non-alcoholic beverages. After a while, they took the best suggestions into account and devised a plan. Okay, I think we ought to hang up our thinking caps for the night. Yeah, I'd like to just stand here for a while and enjoy the night breeze. I wish I were half as relaxed as you two. Truth be told, I think our plan has less than 50% chance of success. And that's being optimistic. It'd be a different story if we had some substitute for the Genesee's reactions. Ah, but being negative Nancy's. We'll manage just fine. These rewrites might be scaling up in intensity. But remember, we got over half the Genesees back now. It was thanks to them that we got out of this morning's disaster with our asses intact, yeah? That's right. We wouldn't have gotten this far without them. And I know they'll continue to prove vital to us well into the future. There's still some things we don't know about them, right? Yes. Even the enemy cannot capitalize on their full potential, according to Miss Ortasia. That's good to hear. And if all goes well, we should be alright. The guard master better watch out. We're about to send his ass on the highway to hell. The sooner he goes there, the better. Alright. The clock will strike midnight in a little over 2 hours. For now, I suggest we check.
Something wrong?
Define wrong. If we totally forgot something fits the definition, then yeah.
Huh? Are you saying we overlooked something?
Who can say?
Are you allergic to straight answers or something?
You might be a beast in a fight, but you're still a giant pain in the... Huh?
Van?
Shh. You guys hear that?
His spidey senses tingling.
No, don't think so.
Is that...
Oh. We've got something coming from 2,000 Arge to the north. And that's not all.
Huh? The hell are you on about?
Gunshots from the next district! What's going on?
It sounded like a tank. Why is something like that here?
It's no good. I can't connect to the orbital network.
There's no jamming at play. The servers must be down.
Catra, can we get a visual?
Oh, yes, of course. Theo, do it!
Understood, Catra. Activating telephoto mode. Confirming source of gunfire.
It's gonna be one of them giant robot things, isn't it? I forget the name of them. Because I know the Calvardian ones have a specific name to them.
What the hell is going on over there?
They're fighting in the city. But who's giving the orders?
Hey, Renee?
Can't get in touch with them, huh?
The emergency lines are
Assault,
down.
yeah, okay, the assault
CID
frame, yeah.
as a whole may be caught up in this. I must return to the President's...
Dad! No! Mr. Arkwright!
No, this comes first. Get out of here, now! That's an order!
So sad. Yeah, out of all the places. How far back do we gotta go? So this is gonna be Route E? Alrighty, I'm heading out now. I texted Dobby a minute ago, and he said he'll keep his ear to the ground. I plan to conduct my own investigation tonight as well. I'll also be paying Mr. Al-Fayed a visit. He and his unit are just outside the capital, as it so happens. Really now? Wonder what he's... What the hell? Should we really be going our separate ways? Attempt to remember. Time for route ABZ. Route 1452271. Oh god. Yeah, we're making progress, all right. That's right. It was after Fairy and Reset left that... What was that? It's that rewind thing again. I remember now. It affected...
How could I have done that to you guys?
So, you remembered what's supposed to go down on day 3, huh?
Yes, it's all coming back to me. I subjected you all to so much pain.
Stop right there! Don't blame yourselves, please. We know you didn't want to do those things. It wasn't your fault.
Our dear friend, the Garden Master, had you acting against your will. And even after we finally prevailed, he overturned it all that very same night.
We may need to rethink our approach.
Yep, back to the drawing board we go. Let's go over what we remember. Anything to keep us from reliving the morrow. I think we've got this mostly figured out. The real head-scratcher is those last few moments at the end.
We finally got everything back to normal, and then the least normal thing goes and happens. I can't remember all the specifics, but I know there was fighting all over the capital.
I think it's just some things annoy me more than others, and I guess this isn't for me. Looks at CS things that do annoy me more. Yeah, like actually CS2 was the one for me. Play the game over before you start CS2 or CS3.
And then
those airships appeared
immediately
to be from
into
the
chapter
Republican
1 of
Army's
CS3.
Alba
Oh,
series.
we learned this.
If my memory serves, they were also suffering from the effects of the corrosion.
It would be best to assume that both the Guild and the CID have fallen prey to it as well. To think something so sinister was brewing in the wings.
Well, at least Fairy and Rosette are still their usual selves.
But that doesn't change the severity of the situation. How are we supposed to prevent this?
You got me. But there's one thing I know for sure. What we just witnessed was the worst-case scenario. If we let that happen tomorrow, everything we've done up till now will have been for nothing.
This act, I feel like there was way more of a story reason for the rewinds.
And I ain't down
unlike
for
the
that.
island.
So I say we go on the offensive.
Each right, you've been getting another Genesis. Yeah, but it's just way too many rewinds.
We've recovered 5 Genesis. And at this point, we pinned down the enemy's MO to a T. I think we can lay off the rewind stuff this time around. Let's end this cycle with our own hands.
Now you're talking!
I suppose we have relied on that power more than a few times.
Yes, we should have been dead already, but we've been saved by it time and time again.
That said, if we keep using it as our lifeline, we might go belly up when it's time for the final showdown.
Why is Shizuna behind the desk?
That's true. So let's settle this with our own strength.
Fortunately, we are privy to what the future will bring, giving us the means to plan a
I see where you're going with it. It's relatable to the story in a way, but to me it's just done way too much. Pivotal points like in some aspects, like in this chapter, yeah, you need it. But they just overused a good mechanic way too many times.
That's a good point. We can make the most of the information we've gathered.
There has to be some way to overcome this nightmare. And we're gonna find it.
If we are searching for an opening of some kind, the corrosion may be our best bet. Based on what we've learned so far, we can surmise it's not some all-powerful, unconquerable force.
Right. Even when Cossum and Reset were under its control, they realized something was up. Small Fry was totally taken in by it, though. Why were their cases so different? I figured it was because I'm nowhere near as strong as them. Wait, no. Maybe it's because the Genesis was given to me. Both of those possibilities are plausible. The strength of its grip may vary depending on the victim's temperaments and circumstances. In other words, the corrosion has its limits. Huh? The Genesis were left behind by my great-grandfather. They're experimental apparatuses that were made to gauge the world. If the corrosion was made manifest by the 8th Genesis, then there's definitely should be a limit to its power. Sounds reasonable. No, it's more than reasonable. I think that's exactly right. If that's true, then how has the corrosion been able to spread so far and wide? I know the first 7 Genesis were the point of origin, but that alone doesn't exactly answer the question. And there must be some sort of channel with which it can widen its reach to to cover the entire capital. Oh no, don't tell me. If we are following that thread of logic, then the only rational conclusion is that it's using the orbital network. Agreed. In the past, the Septium Veins has frequently been the cause of widespread interference. It is It is an urbanized city such as Edith. However, the orbital network is the more likely candidate. So it's not unlike what happened to the Marhian Garten then. The circumstantial evidence is beginning to accumulate. Are you capable of tracking the corrosion down? Yes, I believe I can, provided I have the assistance of our 2 resident technologists. Of course, you can count on me. With the whole of Marduk's resources at our disposal, we will put an end to the corrosion for good. All right, let's take this from the top. The light at the end of this long tunnel's within sight. We just gotta make it through today. Act 3, Route E. Capital Counter-Offensive. So, we're going to be fighting the CID and... Oh, hi. So, in this route, I say we're going to be fighting Hercules. If the CID is compromised... Oh, shit.
The search in Block B, Data Depth 3, Code Omega, has turned up nothing.
Oh, shit.
There are no discrepancies in the data continuity over the 5-hour period. All clear.
I'm on Block U, Data Depth 2 now. I've compared the data changes over the timescale, so I'm now executing the code to switch to the theoretical model. Okay, data continuity is within expected parameters, so we're clear. Moving on to the next block.
There have been no inconsistencies with the data continuity on my end either. I propose we skip past Block L for now and turn our attention to Block N. There's quite a lot of data here, so let's split it up among the 3 of us. We can start with Data Depth 4.
Understood.
It's amazing watching them work their magic. They call this process the multi-dimensional data continuity scanning method, right? Talk about a long-ass words. Yeah. It lets them gather info from all over the capital and search for discrepancies that might be caused by the corrosion. We can run searches on historical data as well. This method allows us to extract and analyze the change histories and trends across various datasets. Put simply, we're casting a wide net over a long timeline of data and verifying its continuity. Impressive stuff. The fact that you've made so much headway in one night blows my mind. I'm not surprised in the least. This is Ren we're talking about. Plus, they're borrowing the Marduk satellite's wide area shard search feature. Having Mr. Thorndyke's support is a tremendous boon. He promised to assist to the extent he was able because the main AI labeled the capital as a red zone. Similar to last time, the designation jumped as soon as the date changed. There's a high probability the corrosion has already begun to spread again. Figured as much. Anyway, I'm surprised to see you busting out your angel power. Oh, so he is. I didn't know it could be used for something like this. It helped us narrow down the discrepancies in the continuity considerably. Hey, you sure you're okay? I know that whole thing was really traumatic, so...
I appreciate your concern, but I'm fine, really. I've learned how to control this power to some degree. And right now, we need to use every tool at our disposal. I've decided that I will put this power to good use. This is how I can help others in my own way.
Mr. Silesian. Gotcha. Then we'll let you do your thing. Just remember to stay true to yourself. You are who you are. And don't let anything change that. Of course, Van. I'll take those words to heart. Good to hear. Now, how are things going on, y'all and Judith? Renee? Grammy and I have been looking into people connected to the mass media and the entertainment industry. People in those sectors have been surprisingly active this morning, which makes our jobs easier, but we haven't noticed anything unusual. There have been no signs of suspicious activities on the military's secure line. That said, the information obtained there could very well have been falsified, and confirming its veracity would take time. And that might be time we don't have. Guess it's a good thing Ikaruga's chipping in, cause... Wait, does that beeping noise mean what I think it means? Block N level 3. A breakdown in the data continuity has been detected. The discrepancies that are outside the projected parameters have begun to disperse. Interference is spreading at an alarming rate. I've confirmed it on my end as well. The data continuity has been compromised. This has to be the corrosion at work. Then it's begun. Can you tell where it's coming from? I'm attempting to trace it back to the source. Unfortunately, the range of the scan is quite vast. It will take some time to narrow it down.
Oh, it's you. If you're calling now, then that must mean...
Yep, it's just as we predicted. A couple of someones are already en route to your location. Looks like they're going to split up before they enter Old Town.
It's a repeat of last time, then.
Except we won't be ambushed by the Kruga or Marduk. 2 new groups have been sent in their stead. We won't be able to pinpoint the source before they get here. How should we proceed?
We'll handle them. Might be tough to duke it out in a residential area, but it should be easier than before. You guys catch all that?
Loud and clear. Leave this side to me.
Time to serve up a good old platter of payback.
I can keep them at bay for as long as you need. We're counting on you to find the source of the corrosion.
Nothing like a good morning stretch to start my day.
She's all for it.
Wow, they sure didn't waste any time getting here. Wait, I swear I've seen those uniforms before.
They're the Scorpions of Zahat, a Jaeger group from the Central East. They must have been corroded in place of the Kruga.
What, did they think they could beat us with a bunch of second-string shitheads?
Have a good night, Neil.
They're gonna feel really damn silly after this. All right, activating soundproofing field.
That's what Reset showed us earlier. Looks like it works.
Now we can cut loose without worrying about any noise complaints. Let's kick their asses, Fairy!
Right! Backup's
More?
arrived. There's 6 more now!
They're making it really damn hard to thin out their numbers. Might have bit off more than we can chew.
Then allow me to lend a hand.
Thanks for the assist. Let me guess, you already mopped up the fodder in your area?
Of course. The other shinobi are holding their positions. I was once consumed by the corrosion. That is why I'm determined to eradicate it. By any means necessary.
I want to crack the mask and see what's underneath.
Same here. We'll destroy it together.
Let's see what you're made of. Blink and you'll miss it. Soar for me! Phoenix dance! Barry, now! Get ready!
Kind of want Kirigane to be playable so we can use that weapon. That would be hilarious. That would be great.
Push back!
Flames within me.
No way!
It's not gonna save you.
I'll leave you speechless. Scarlet Dance. It's go time!
Stronger than ever!
Kind of reminds you of CS4 Climax. Interesting. I can see it though.
Sounds like they've already begun fighting. And I suppose it's time I got started too.
Mind if I join the party?
Oh yeah.
Oh, of course not. The more the merrier. I've been wanting another chance to see your sword skills up close.
I could say the same to you. Plus, it's not every day that I get to fight back to back with the famous Beauty's blade. No way was I gonna pass that up.
Beginning combat test.
Please!
Oh, radiant wings!
They build up these two characters quite nicely, I gotta say. The dynamic is definitely there.
Engaging
This
skill.
is it! Silver wings! That's it! I'll remember this.
No way!
I'll remember this.
No way!
I knew that wasn't going to be a challenge. The builds remind me a little of Tifa and Yuffie in Remake. Or Tifa and Aerith. Yeah, Tifa and Aerith.
Yes.
I could see it.
Aaron and Fairy took out the scorpions of Zahat in the northern alleyway.
And Elaine and Shizuna have a group from Zect Arms on the run.
Is that really who we're up against? This may be easier than I thought.
I'm afraid it's a little early to celebrate. We have backup on the way.
Rear guards, eh? You know who they are?
It's the Beta Squads. They were stationed nearby in the event of a surprise terrorist attack, but now they're acting without orders. They have split into 3 groups, and they are approaching Old Town as we speak. One can easily infer that they have already been corroded.
Oh no!
So the military info was fake after all.
We need to get a lock on the source of the corrosion, now!
Got it. I just narrowed it down. It's in the Sidon district. And its exact location is...
A building at its center. The Maserati Hotel. What? Why would it be there?
I did do the Elaine and Shizuna connection event on the
You
island.
can find out when you get there. We'll take care of matters here.
I have some prospective backup to send your way if necessary. You need only say the word.
All right then. Arc Ride Solutions, move out!
After dealing with the early morning assault, Van's group left Old Town in the hands of his friends. And with that, they hurried to the Sidon District Maserati's hotel. Elaine freaking out after her letting Shizuna convince her to do the race in a bikini, right? The whole thing about that was having them go against Van afterwards. So we're positive this is where the corrosion is coming from, yeah? To be more precise, this is the location where the discrepancies were at their highest. I cannot guarantee that it is the actual source of the corrosion, but it is at the very least merits investigating. Any bright ideas on how we're gonna find the poor saps who got corroded this time? This hotel's gonna be swarming with people. It'd be nice if that bastard in black and the garden master were chilling near the front desk. That'd save us a lot of trouble. True, but I don't see that happening, unfortunately. Though I did hear that important figures are currently staying in this hotel, including a few we know. I heard that too. Apparently Prince Sharid and his people are here. And I know Gran and Essie are too. I really hope they're okay. Well, we'll find out soon. There's a good chance that someone we know or someone with influence is corroded. Might want to brace yourself for the worst. And